Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot. This is a game called Fishy from over on Newgrounds, and I actually forgot this game existed until I saw this over on Markiplier's channel, and I was like, holy crap! I used to play this game in the school library all the time when I was supposed to be using the computer for like research and things like that, but I played this when I was a kid, and this game's super fun. It's essentially the Flash version of Feed and Grow, which is great because I really want to play Feed and Grow, but I don't have a lot of money. So this is a perfect alternative, and you guys will see why right now. So you plunge in, and you're this little orange fish here, and your job is to eat these smaller fish, and then get big enough so that you can eat the bigger fish as well. And sometimes it's kind of hard to... Whoa, see, I almost got eaten by that one fish, because I thought that I was bigger than him, but I was right around the same size, and it's tough to gauge sometimes. Like, this guy right down here, I might get eaten by him. Nope. Okay, so I consumed him, and... it's got this cool little soundtrack that loops over and over again, and the entire purpose of this is just to eat, and grow, and it's so fun, because even though it looks so simple, and it gets very addicting, and it's really easy to F up. It's really easy to get eaten by a bigger fish, because you'll like come over here to the side, and oh my god! And it happened. And you'll see there, you get eaten by the other fish. And I think it's funny that they burp, because they all got the burpees, just like me. But let's go ahead and try this again, because clearly I'm a huge failure as a fishy. But yeah, I used to play all these types of games back in the day. I love Newgrounds games. Back when Newgrounds was like the happening thing to do, and play all these crazy Flash games, it was just like super fun. Like these types of games were kind of innovative at the time. There was another one that wasn't a Flash game that I had on my Windows computer that was, I think it was called Odell Down Under, or Dell's Down Under, where you were basically like a tiny little fish and you had to keep eating things and working your way up the food chain, and you became other bigger fish as the game went on. And it was a lot of fun. You were basically on this like barrier reef around Australia, and you had to just continuously eat things that were smaller than you. Sometimes it was really easy because you could like eat the plants and like make yourself really huge by doing that, but in this game, it's all about eating the fish, and like I said before, it's really hard to tell sometimes if they're bigger or smaller than you. Apparently that guy was bigger than me. I didn't think so personally. I think the game's cheating because it knows I'm so good, because I had years and years of practice of playing this game. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try again apparently. I swear guys, one of these times we're gonna win. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get really huge, and we're gonna be the biggest fish in this little pond here. I think it's the pond. It might be the ocean. I haven't played this in ages. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's been right around like 10 years since I played this game last. I don't even know if it's been out that long. I could be making up numbers in my head. But these things happen, guys. These things will happen on this channel. I'll just make up facts, and it's your job to Google check them. I'm not the guy who Google checks. I'm the guy playing the games and making the commentary. I'm doing the hard part, okay? So you have to fact check for me. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I just want to get big. I just want to eat more fishies. That's all I want to do. I'm pretty sure this game is by XGen Studios as well. XGen Studios made a lot of Flash games that I really, really liked, and if you guys like this one, if you guys like this video a lot, I might end up playing some more of the XGen Studio games. I think they made one called like Stick RPG. I know that they made like a lot of like stick games. I think there was one that was like Stick Wars or Stick RPG or something like that, and it was a lot of fun. Those games are like just arcadey and goofy, and back in the day when like I didn't have a gaming PC, these Flash games were like the perfect thing to waste an afternoon playing, especially games like this, which takes a while to, you know, build up momentum. It starts off so slow in the beginning, and then as you get bigger and you can take on the bigger fish, it gets faster and faster, and you get greedier, and you have to eat more fish, and you have to be careful too, because you're kind of big on the screen, but you can still get eaten by some of the fish, and it's a lot harder to dodge them when you're huge. So it's got, like, I wouldn't call it strategy so much as it's a lot of patience. You have to be really patient, and you have to make sure that you're only going for fish that you know you can eat. And that's the type of game that these were, you know, they sort of like drew out, and they weren't exactly the most complicated games. It wasn't like there was a huge amount of gameplay. They were almost like artificially buffed as far as how much gameplay was available. But it made it fun, you know? You look at the clock and you'd be like, well, shoot, I just spent half an hour playing freaking Fishy. And it was okay back then, like I said. When I didn't have a gaming PC, it was fine. And I kind of like coming back to these games. So if you guys want to see more of these goofy little Flash titles that I played when I was younger, I'd absolutely love to put them on the channel as random one-shots. They're really, really goofy and very, very fun. Ooh. Oh man, I got a little bit overzealous. I thought that I was gonna be able to sneak in there and get that guy. We had like a decent size going too, and shoot, I keep losing. Alright, I gotta try again, guys. I gotta get big enough to show you guys just how big you can get in this game, because it gets insane. Huh, gotta slip through that. What? I didn't touch those guys at all. Are you serious? I'm like so annoyed that happened. Even if you touch their tails, somehow they like absorb you into their bodies and you can still die. So you have to be very careful as far as like how you're swimming. I was trying to thread the needle there between those big fish. But we're gonna get it, guys. We gotta stop being this tiny guppy. We gotta take over the pond. Okay, guys, and now we're kind of getting to the size where it's a little bit harder to be patient. That patience I was talking about before, it will be rewarded if I don't jump the gun here, but it's like, I'm so tempted to try to eat those paler fish, and I don't know if I'm bigger than them or not yet. Like, that guy, I'm pretty sure he would eat me if I tried to eat him. And a lot of the fish, you know, it's hard to maneuver past them. They're zipping by really quick, and it's like very, very crazy. Like, holy mackerel, those guys are flying, and that was not supposed to be a fish pun. I'm so sorry that I said that out loud. That was not intentional at all. But the game is so goofy, and it's so fun. The thing that I want to know, though, is why are all these other fish only trying to eat me? Why am I the only fish that they're trying to eat? Like, they're swimming over each other all the time. You guys could easily have a feast going on if you were eating those other fish that weren't me, and instead you're only picking on me. What the heck's the deal? I mean, maybe the orange fish are the tastiest, but even the tiny orange fish are not getting eaten. I'm the guy who's getting bullied here. Stop cyberbullying me, other fish. It's really rude. I don't like it. Oh god, gotta thread the needle. Oh my gosh. Look at guys, this is what I'm talking about. That was crazy. I could have gotten boxed in there really easily and gotten killed by any number of these fishies that are trying to kill me here. And it's kind of tough to control because like the controls are a little bit floaty. They're not like, it's not like you come to an immediate stop. Like I just took my hands off the keyboard and I'm still kind of floating around there. Ah yes, now I can eat the paler fish though. So we're going to be able to start eating slightly bigger fish and leveling up a little bit quicker, getting a little bit bigger, and hopefully that will speed up the process here so that we can go ahead and take over this entire ecosystem. And like I said, you guys are going to see that because I'm not going to give up till that happens. Okay, so now I'm getting around the size where it's a little bit harder to thread the needle sometimes, and I'm getting kind of nervous because if I lose all my progress right now, it's really going to suck. Like, I don't know if I can eat that dude. I don't know if I can eat that guy over to the right there. I think I'm going to just let him go. We're going to play it safe because, like I said, if I have to restart right now, I'm going to be really pissed off because we have eaten a lot of fish. It took me a while to get up to this point, and I just want to get big. I want to eat all the fishies that I can without having to die and restart again because of some stupid giant fish boxing me in like an a-hole. All right, here we go. So we got a little bit of a streak going. Boom. Oh, that was so risky. I can't believe I did that. That's fine, though. That is okay. So now we're chowing down. Oh yeah, I got that guy. I bit him in the tail and I dragged him into my mouth. I slurped him up like a noodle. Like a big, moist noodle. I know some of you guys probably hate the word moist, and that's why I used it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm sorry I panic and I say weird things when I'm going to die, possibly. So that's just what you guys have to deal with. But look at how big we're getting. We're getting sizable here. Now we should be able to eat quite a few more fishies. And I think like only those like big blue tuna guys are the people we have to worry about. The fish that we have to worry about. So hopefully we don't get eaten by one of them because I'm gonna flip shit. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost pooed a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Oh my god, I wasn't...
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
This is the type of game it is, guys. This is the type of game that it is. Oh my god, we got so far. We got so far, and then that had to happen. I gotta try again. Like I said, guys, I can't give up now. I have to get to the point where we are beating this game because there is an end. There is an ending to this, and you guys will see it on this video, I swear. It's kind of like Agario or Slither in a way because, you know, you start off and, like, when you die when you're, like, really small, you're like, whatever, you know, like, I can just build back up to that point I was at. No problem. But you know, like how in Agario or Slither, you sort of get, like, really huge. You get on the leaderboard even, and then all of a sudden some jerk comes along and kills you. That's how it is in this game. It's like you get really huge, and then all of a sudden some big stupid blue tuna comes out of nowhere and eats your face. And it's so hard, it gets so dangerous by the edges of the map. Oh my gosh. I just want to eat fish. I just want to be left alone and eat fish, guys. Come on. I don't want to be a tuna snack. That's just, it's bad for me. It's a really bad thing. Oh my god, that guy's zipping by. But yeah, you put in so much hard work and you get these mad cool dodges going in here and you build up your fish and then all of a sudden you just get chomped on. Like, that is the most frustrating thing in the world. These types of games, I love them. I love any game where you can just like progressively level up and get like bigger and stronger and stuff like that. But at the same time, when you lose all that progress, it is the most infuriating thing. It's more infuriating to me than like rage games, because rage games are like designed around the concept of like, hey, this is impossibly hard and difficult. These types of games are like almost zen to me up until that moment. Like, I have like a really good time sort of like zoning out and playing these goofy little dumb flash games, and then they throw a curveball at me where it's like some impossible situation and I'm trapped and I die, and oh man, it gets the blood boiling, that's for sure. But like I said, up until that point, these games are like really relaxing and pretty fun for the most part. So hopefully we can get up to the point where it's just basically God mode in this game and it's infinitely fun, and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about, hopefully here in a moment. Oh, the pro dodges, holy crap, that guy was gunning for me. He wanted to nibble on my tail or something. Holy hell. Holy hell, guys. This game, there's some tense moments in this. My butt is clenched very, very hard right now. Not that you had to know that, but now you do know it, so welcome to my life. Okay, so we're back to around the size where we can start really doing some damage again. Except, once again, the dodging aspect gets very, very difficult here. And I'm actually kind of nervous. I don't want to die. I really do not want to start over again and again and again, because this game is very, very, very difficult. And it's quite time consuming. Like I was saying before, this is a great way to spend, you know, like half an hour to like an hour of your time. But I don't want to be playing this game for an hour. I really don't want to play this goofy little flash game for an hour. As much as it brings back the wonderful nostalgia, I'm also remembering all the rage it brought me back in the day. Holy crap, like down here, now I'm pretty much boxed in. I don't want to go near the edges of the screen, because then I could get eaten by other fishies, by the big fishies that come whipping out at super high speeds. Oh my god! And once again, it's really hard to gauge if you're bigger than some of these guys or not. Sometimes it looks like you are, and then you get eaten, and it's the most frustrating thing in the world, especially when you're like this size. Like, we're almost as big as these blue tuna, we're almost as big as the blue guys. I don't know if they're tuna, because like I said before, I think we're in a pond, maybe? We might be in a pond. I don't think that there's like pond tuna. Holy monster mama! Holy god, that guy almost got me. Little bit worried, but we are slowly creeping up the ranks, and we don't want to get eaten by any of these dudes. Come on, give me the little guys, give me the little fishies. Yes. This is fine. Now this is okay. Now we're getting some serious girth to us. We're getting all girthy and large. Just the way that we like it. And, oh, okay, yeah, we should be big enough to eat these guys. Oh my gosh, we are. We are getting some major size going on. This is fine. Okay, things are better. There's only a couple fish left, I think, that can eat us now at this point. But I'm going to be really pissed off if one of them comes flying in at 1,000,000 miles an hour and eats me. I'm going to be really, really angry if that happens, because nothing more than victory is acceptable at this point, because I mean, look at how big we are. Alright, so we should be big enough. Okay, I think we got big enough now that we're bigger than the biggest fish here, and we should be able to just like go up and down and grab all these fish. Yeah, we're definitely big enough. We are huge now. Holy crap, I just swallowed that dude. Basically, we're allowing our big fat bellies to just smash into some of these fish, and they get absorbed into us somehow. I don't know, some magical science mystery nonsense, but that's okay. That's alright. I'm okay with that part of it, because we're now past the hard part. Now is just the part where we just have to do this over and over again, and the fish will come to us, and they'll be our dinner forever. And by forever, I mean until my fish decides to take a crap or something like that. But holy Moses, that took a long time. You guys have no idea how long this took. I thought this was going to be like a really quick game, and it's probably going to be a really short video for you guys. But as far as my playtime goes, this took a while. But you'll see here now I'm like almost off the screen. I just have to go up and down and consume all the fish. I don't even have to go back and forth anymore. I just do this and I clear the board, which is kind of hilarious. I mean, look at this dude. He's really kind of a cute fish, despite the fact that he is destroying the entire fish population. It's basically giant fish genocide going on right now. I'm like almost off the screen. This is nuts. Oh, and that's the end of it. You ate everything and completely destroyed the pond ecosystem. So we destroyed an entire ecosystem just because we were greedy and fat. And that's just, you know, the way nature is. These things happen sometimes. There's sometimes giant hungry fish and they eat all the other fish in the pond. But this game's super fun. That's the ending there for you guys. I told you we'd get to it in this video. A lot of fun. Like I said, if you guys want to try this game out yourself, it's over on Newgrounds. I'll leave a link down below in the description so that you can play it. It's a great way to just waste a few minutes and just have some fishy fun, you know? So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this game. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.